Tight end, Ted's a solid player. Got to get so much better blocking, having a great presence and being complete. Casaro's a quality player. Short term, Matt Zachesky's been an impressive different player. I'd like to see that continue. I got 4 days and only 2 shoulder pads. And that's not just as a fullback. It's either he or Danny Friend as a third guy. He's strong, looks good. We need to get him to play well. And we'll see if he can help us at fullback. And we're also messing a little bit, or experimenting with Mike Replogle, who's played DN, played linebacker, to be a little fullback to give us some short yardage, goal line, and every day. You know, we do that Big Ten period, but what we're doing is getting our short yardage and things ready when that happens. So that's a good thing for us. The most experienced positions offensively are the running backs, receivers, and there's some depth in players. Stephen Houston, a quality player. Tevin Coleman having as good a spring preseason 4 days as he had in spring, and he's very talented. D'Angelo is the third. Really intrigued with LeRae Smith. Very, very fast. It's getting him to know which way to go and hang on to the ball, but it goes really fast. And he's hands down the fastest person who walks in this building. He can roll. So we got some speed there. We'll see if we can channel that into being a good player. But got a chance at tailback, but we ain't been good at tailback since we've been here. And even though coaches have nothing to do with this as much, this is from 1990 till now, I believe this is the first time I've had 2 straight years without a 1,000-yard back. We're still very average at back. And it's not offensive line. It's backs too now. Because sometimes we get, and Buck knows this, we get what we block. And it ain't taking 1 from 80, but it's taking 2 and getting 3 and 4. And so we need to be a lot better there. It's a competitive situation. Those guys need to step up, as do the tight ends, to help the line so that run game can get going. Receiver-wise, maybe our best because, one, decent players, healthy, but there is strong competition there. Whether it be Deweese Wilson, who's looking good right now, and he's with the 2s, he's looking as good as anyone. Isaiah Roundtree, who's backing up Shane Winter, Ricky Jones, a slot, looking really good. You got Nick Stoner out there. We'll be intrigued with whether Isaac Griffith or Anthony Young. So there's going to be some players other than just Cody and Kofi and Shane Winter. And we need those because in our deal, we're going to play fast enough. You need some guys there. So some depth. In the last deal, quarterbacks, all have looked good. Not as sharp as I want, but again, it's early. Not bad by any means. We're all doing a lot more moving around, whether it be movement throws, awkward throws, quarterback run game, and we're throwing it a lot. So I like what we got. We'll see how it plays out, and we don't have a timeline. But we're working them hard, and they're all doing well. They're not going to talk to you guys until the end of this week because I want those guys to play ball. And right now, it is, and it's not. We're not trying to be nice to them. They all do well. You saw practice today. Most of them, they're solid. I'd like to see them be better. Defensively, we definitely got to make some strides. A lot of guys back, 9. We lose the 2 D tackles. With Replogle and counting 3, counting Sliger. So you got Sliger, Replogle, and Larry Black going. Both Ralph Green, Alex Todd, Darius Rayner coming back. With the guys we've got, we even have Bobby Richardson playing some in there today, who is pushing 280, 75, a little bit more active. So you don't play there all the time, but in certain situations, when you're playing stretch teams, when you're playing sweeps or passing situations. So we're very talented there. We're very low inexperienced, and maybe that's the Achilles heel. But not sliding the guys that left, because 2 of those guys went to pro camps. The guys that came in and the guys that are there, there's more talent than's been there. It's inexperienced. We'll see if it plays. We got to get better at in. That's why Bobby's been outside. We even had Darius Latham a little bit playing outside. We've got to make some play at defensive end. We've got Phyllis back. Zach Shaw's looked solid. Manjuri's looked solid. But we haven't been bad, but we got to make some plays up there. We need some game-changing plays, some pressure, some stops by harassing the quarterback and making people feel uncomfortable. And it's been a little too comfortable whether we can stop the run or get after the quarterback. So a lot of competition, a lot of guys playing, and Coach Fabs and Coach Patton doing a good job there. Linebacker-wise, we need some step-ups there more than D-line. Because right now, I don't think our linebacker play has been high since I've been here. Okay, we've got Cooper back, we got Jakari back, we got Griffin back. We've got Flo Harden back. But we need some guys to play significantly better at backer, run and pass. William Ansell's a good coach. We're doing a lot defensively to hopefully simplify some communication and where our eyes go to cut it loose and play fast. We got to play better there, though. The freshmen are really good. T.J. Simmons, really good. We saw him in spring. Clyde Newton, Marcus Oliver, really good. Chris Smith, very good, but a little late. Those guys are very, very talented. Will they play? Got a chance to be on teams. Got a chance to compete. Need them better. There's some things to work with, but we need Cooper and Griff, and we need Jakari, and we need Flo Harden to start playing like Big Ten defensive players that play linebacker in this league. Secondary, Heben and Murphy solid at safety, and they'll be challenged because Antonio Allen's pretty good. And so there'll be some things going on there. We did take Tim Bennett. We were going to do it in the spring, but with Murphy being out, with Dutra and Allen not being here, Tim Bennett played some safety. He's a more physical guy. Timmy Bennett's out at corner. We want to do it in spring, just numbers didn't allow it. Hopefully that doesn't hinder him and us. I think you'll see him starting this between Mike Hunter that started or Kenny Mullet started. But we've got guys that start. It's been too easy to start on defense. We got Rashard Fant coming in as a young guy. So with Dutra, Allen, Fant on the back end, those young backers with Allen and Latham up front, as the pads go and it gets week 2, it'd be nice to see some of those guys in the mix to play. We start hitting and thumping. We won't right now. Everybody's chuckles a clown. But about 10, 12 days into 2-a-days, we'll see if those guys really want to cut it loose and fly around and play. So, like the guys, the last kickers, punt situation, Campos and Toth. Toth's a returner, but Campos is off to a great start. There's some competition. Mitch Ewald, definitely our kicker. Got a quality player at snapper, and our return guys are back. So, a lot of guys back. I'm telling you, it's guys, this group can be pretty decent. And as we go, we got to learn how to kick it up in practice and how to study, take care of my body, have the mindset, and come in like a high-level player and not come in and just go work hard. We're working hard. But how to come in, work at a high level, and see if we take the steps. So that's a quick rundown of the guys. And with that being said, we'll turn over what you got here for.
From a culture standpoint, did guys come into camp more ready for camp than they had